matchup that's so upset. Team ranked in the top 25, but going on the road into a revved-up environment. Welcome to Chapel Hill in beautiful Kenan Memorial Stadium, the home field for the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see the number 16 team, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on another team from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Cavaliers will kick this deep to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Tar Heels offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Second down after that previous play. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. As the first down is still going. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the Tar Heels look to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Lopez. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Second down now after the sack. Gonna run it. It's gone. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense, and then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
They'll kick it away here. The punt will bounce and go out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 25. The Cavaliers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Breaks free. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
Play action here on first down. He's got it in the open. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia! And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? The pass rush closing in. Has the first, still on the move. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Gets some space around the 30. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, UNC.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Makes the grab. It's Harris. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
That completion makes it second and medium. To throw, it's Morris. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
And the Cavaliers lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. And the tackle is made. Not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's a quarterback keeper. He shreds the tackle. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Receiver in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
A play action, looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, it's Morris. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on fourth down, so you try to get as much as you can on third to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on fourth down.
And that one's straight down the middle.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Dropping back. It's Lopez. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
You know, on third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
And the Tar Heels pick up enough for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Scanning the field. It's Lopez. It's an out route. The catch made.
The key here is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw it again. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Short throw complete to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Getting set. Here's second down. He breaks free. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to pass. It's Morris. Quick throw to the left. What a catch! And what a grab by the sophomore.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
And the Cavaliers will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Harris. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. He's going to pull it down and run.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's another deep shot. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will be returned. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for some space. It's gone. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Back to pass. It's Lopez. Hit just as he throws the ball. Wide open downfield. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
They'll run it from the gun, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. When they tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk, we've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
They look to throw it here on second down. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And the Tar Heels looking to keep this drive rolling. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Looking to throw again. It's a wide receiver screen. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
And the Tar Heels looking to cash in this red zone trip. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And the Tar Heels hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
Well, you don't normally expect a corner to make a tackle like this, but he saves a touchdown. What a play by the young corner.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
After a long drive, it's a third down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. Looking to throw. It's Lopez. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's swarmed by the defense.
Wow, they pull out the screen here. I like the call on third down, but let's give the defense a lot of credit for being able to recognize that and bring him down short of the first down. It's all about timing and execution for that screenplay to work for third down to be able to pick up that first.
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's fourth down from the 4. They're going for it. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Tar Heels! So we're all tied up after that one, Kirk. A potential shootout on our hands here?
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often. Second and 10 here. That's reeled in. It's Harris. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking downfield, it's Morris. Throws it to the right. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
The Cavaliers will line up to kick it away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st down, it's play action. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion makes it 2nd and short. To the air, it's Lopez. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle, it's Johnson. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Looking for a man. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, North Carolina!
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. The shotgun running play. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the second down play. Looking to pass. It's Morris. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Quarterback still with the football. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Defense is spread all over the field. Do a pretty good job here keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the first down.
And the Cavaliers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, the South tends to shut down when the Tar Heels and Cavaliers get together, and that's the case again today. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Virginia and North Carolina plays out.
And the Tar Heels will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Morris. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
QB decides to keep it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback keeps it here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit? You got to do it.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Ball lands at the 8 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Trying to find some room. It's gone. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking for the wideout. With the catch, it's Johnson. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Play action here on first down. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the +43.
So often we get caught up in the quarterback and the wide receivers and the skill in this game. This is another example of a nice job by the offensive line, giving the quarterback ample amount of time to be able to evaluate the defense and make a good throw. Good job up front by the big guys.
Looking to throw. It's Lopez. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get to pressure and bring that quarterback down.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
And the Tar Heels will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. Looking for some space. It's Brown. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it second and medium. Back to pass. It's Morris. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And the runner takes off to his right. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They're going to run it. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He hands it to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
2 backs now flanking the quarterback. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Caught in the backfield. It's Gauze. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. Quarterback keeps the football. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
And the Tar Heels pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Looking for a gap. It's Gauze. Crosses the 10-yard line. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing
for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense in a split backfield now. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Touchdown, UNC. This quarterback on fire today. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Off the play fake on first down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. It's a short completion of the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Now it's second down here. Dropping back, it's Morris. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Important second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The tight end has got it, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Morris. Grab down the middle, it's Harris. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a fourth down play coming up.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. The field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. The tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Protection looked good. The timing between the quarterback and the receiver looked pretty good. Ball was put right where the receiver should be able to make that catch, just unable to hold on.
So second down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Lopez. Makes a quick catch. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Back to throw again. Catch made on the out route. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Here he goes. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's a second and goal play for the offense. And off inside, going for the touchdown. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Still no answer for this offense. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. And the single back takes the handoff. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Finds room at the 30. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Short pass finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quick throw to his receiver. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Dropping back. It's Morris. Catch made on the right side. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Big conversion for this offense, and for the defense, it's one thing to simply allow a first down, but entirely different thing when you realize the offense doesn't fear you. And this is exactly what happens here.
And the Cavaliers are on the move here. There's the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Getting set. Here's second down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You call a quick out on third down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Using his legs, it's Brown. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Cavaliers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. inside the red zone. They're looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. To the air, it's Morris. Defense is coming after him. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia. Now the all-important extra point. And there's the point after. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Tar Heels will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down and goal. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, North Carolina. This offense cannot be stopped. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw. It's Morris. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
The offense really clicking here. Looking to throw it on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. That completion sets up a second down play. Looking to chuck it again. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
And the Cavaliers with 1st and 10 here. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Scanning the field. It's Lopez. He's got it with room to run. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. This is the kind of result, Kirk, that's going to shake up the rankings. But more importantly, it's a team that felt unrespected, unloved. They came out here, pulled together, and made a very strong statement to the world.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think there's a combination of things. I think the unranked team, like you said, they came in with the eye of the tiger. They were locked in and ready to go. And I think the favorite, they just didn't respect their opponent. And when you do that in college football, you're going to get exposed.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.